Hey, hey, salute, salute, salute. What is up? What is up? What is up? We're going to get into this as soon as more people come in. That's if anybody comes in, which, if not, oh well, it's cool. But yeah, we're going to get into this sooner or later. What's up? Salute. I see there's 5 people here. Salute. Peace and blessings. Hope you're having a good start of the week. Good Monday. We're going to get into this as soon as more people come in, if anybody more comes in. You can hit that thumbs up. Antonio, hello. Welcome. What is up? Okay. Now, as some of you might know, that's good, Antonio. Glad to hear. Now, as some of you might not know, or may know, that Nancy Guthrie case. Well, last week, Alex Criminal Network got cited, and then he went back to Nancy Guthrie's neighborhood. This time, he got arrested and put in jail for a day. But yet, they wonder why they can't be in that neighborhood. They wonder why the neighbors are getting sick and tired of them being in that neighborhood. Well, when you provoke certain neighbors, certain things might not go well. When you're going up the street to a neighbor that doesn't have nothing to do with Nancy Guthrie, and you provoke her by playing songs on her, which this girl's, I heard, is 82 years old. So when you're provoking neighbors by going up by their property, playing songs, bringing the machete with you, doing reenactments, it's not going to go well. The neighbors are going to be quite upset. They're not going to want nobody around. Now, this has been going on for 4 months. We've had mainstream media there. We've had YouTubers there. Now, the last ones standing were YouTubers. All the mainstream media left probably around the 2nd and 3rd month. The last 2 months, it's been nothing but YouTubers. Now, I get it. Upholding your 1A, practicing your First Amendment rights. I get that. But provoking neighbors isn't upholding your 1A. DBN, salute. Nobody's saying you can't practice or uphold your 1A. They're just saying you can't be in the neighborhood. Now, hang on. Even if it's to unload, consider this your warning and don't say you weren't told unless you're handicapped. Be prepared to move a scooter or backpacking. Y'all need to start putting some respect on my name. Now, mind you, this is a neighbor that lives up the road from Nancy Guthrie's. Now, why would you be playing loud music by a neighbor that might just want peace and quiet, that doesn't want to hear this garbage, trash AI music? Now, Dr. Sue Ellen is the neighbor. And as you just heard, he has Dr. Sue Ellen in the song. So that's why I'm saying he's one of the ones that are provoking the older lady up the road. And then the day of his arrest, in front of Nancy Guthrie's, another neighbor pulled up to him and said, "You don't learn." And then right after she said, "You don't learn," two sheriffs came pulling up and arrested him. Well, when the gem lady is the neighbor that lives right beside Nancy Guthrie. When she pulled off, yeah, he might have not cussed her out right then and there, but when she pulled off, he cussed her out. Now, if you're dumb, then you're going to assume that they don't watch all these streams. Guarantee you these neighbors watches these streams. Guaranteed they want to see if they can get them for defamation of character. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just guessing. That's in my opinion, allegedly. I want to try and get to the one. Where does he pull that out at? Come on. Come on. Now it's going to buffer. You fucking piece of shit. Come on, come on, come on. Play, you stupid son of a bitch. Wish I could get it right on the spot. I hate this shit, dude. I fucking hate it. Come on. Maybe I'm too far ahead. I'm looking for something real quick. It's right around the 327 mark. Come on. Oh my god, I can pull it up on my phone, no problem. But when I'm on this stupid computer, I can't find what I'm looking for then. Fucking that, dude. I hate this. Now we got fucking commercials. This is why I hate laptops. I'm so used to operating my phone, I can do it real easy.
island, so I'm just giving you guys an update. So I'm going to probably camp out on this island for 3 days. We're going to see how it goes. I got my candles, I got my tent, I got my food, I got my water. I got my battery charger. A little bit of resistance over here. I'm not trying to cause any problems for any of the neighbors, but can't feel safe on Camino Escalante when there's rock on the easement. My friend got a ticket. So I found another spot that's ROW right of way, and it's county property, and they CFA and the HOA can't do anything about it. So if they get a no trespassing sign, okay. I mean, really, all I got to do is have some money and a hammer. But still got to be there. So
he's just very, very vile.
Lick a shot number.
Even though he might be trolling the trolls.
For everybody. So I can't drive anywhere. Yeah, I'm a squatter, guy. Squat. As I document the Nancy Guthrie case. No real else things on the island. I made sure. No, there's just on the properties over there. You guys saw I was a chipmunk earlier. So we're
No, that's just one goofy. Okay, that's just one goofy. Let's go to this other guy. 857 Tucson. Now, a lot of people seem to think that these YouTubers are there just to get money, like grifting, more or less grifting. And when you hear this, you're going to think the same.
Base 44 super agent. The next thing you can't live without, clearing up your eat.
I should have already had this queued up. Might be this one.
Probably like a mile away, and they're probably sitting up at night wondering, "Oh my God, I'm going to have to sit in the Pima County jail and everything like that." They're not.
But I think it's best, like I said, it's best when you can do it for yourself. It's hard to do it for someone else. But when you're doing it, it's perfect if you can do the time right. You know?
Oh my God, where? Yeah, this ain't it. This has to be it.
Buddy, if you come up to us, though, we're going to try to say hello. Lots of they've interviewed lots.
Now, for our next act, I think I found something.
On here that just got photographed in front of Nancy's, and he tried to get a sneak picture. We were just talking about it. This is from the Arizona Daily Star.
Now, pay attention to his wordings.
Hello, Marion, Kathleen, Janet, Cat, not Nana.
Nancy's home is a for-profit tourist attraction, earning subscribers in dollars for every hour they sit in front of her house, with various characters that show up with food and drink and laughs at the expense of her family and neighbors, a resident said in a statement to the Star. Guthrie's name in the public eye, but nearby residents argue they are simply exploiting her while harassing the community. They've unfairly invaded the privacy of a street, including sharing names, addresses, license plates, videos of their homes to 40K viewers while using veiled threats, accusing neighbors of being involved in her disappearance, the residents said. They've done the same to Nancy's local family, using Nancy's house as a stage for their daily call-in show, with each caller sharing their batshit crazy theories of which neighbor or family member did it. Residents detail what field
Did they just really say batshit? Unbelievable. This is having me crack up. These are the neighbors saying we're stalking neighbors. They're stalking us actually. They're coming over to us.
Not when you're going up by the property of somebody that doesn't have nothing to do with it. Guess who? Okay, the neighbor Sue Ellen. Most of us wouldn't have known her name if it wasn't for JLR blurring her name out. He's the one that fucking left her name out. What's his name for News Nation, Brian Enton? He didn't let her name out. It was JLR in the beginning, way in the beginning. But here these guys are crying and whining about getting doxxed, but yet they don't hold JLR accountable when he does shit like that. Or when he has his minions allegedly do it. But they want to pick on an 82-year-old woman.
They're driving by us.
And you could be covering the case elsewhere. You don't have to be in that neighborhood sitting there for 4, 5, 7 hours a day. It's just staring at a house. You don't need to do that. You can practice your 1A other places. Go down to the news station, KVOA, the ones that made a hit piece on you, allegedly. Go down there and cover it. They have a banner. They have a memorial. Why not? Why not just go there? Oh, because you'd rather sit there and cry and whine because the neighbors are coming up to you telling you guys to leave. Well, yeah, they're getting sick and tired of it when it's been going on for 4 months. Mainstream media blocking the roads off. YouTubers blocking the roads off in the beginning. Now, towards the last end, yeah, YouTubers started parking elsewhere, but some of the neighbors, these mainstream media and YouTubers walked on some of the neighbors' yards. And they shouldn't have to be put up with that for 4 months. Let's listen to some more.
Batshit. They use that word batshit.
It's like near constant surveillance. Those who live nearby have faced verbal harassment, intimidation, being followed and filmed, and have their private information publicized. A resident said, creators monitor changes in the neighborhood and devise their own narrative to villainize the neighboring community. Here's how to go from $300 a month on AC to almost $0. Neighborhood. Sparse on facts related to the case, the creators often shifted focus to the neighborhood. There has been no update to the public officially recently, a resident said. They need to create content to stay relevant, and they have decided that we will become their content without our consent and without understanding what it is doing to our entire community.
I agree with that. They just want to make content. They just want to bring in that money. They've seen an easy way on how to make money. They've seen an easy way how to talk sweet to their audience and get all that grifting money coming in. They found an easier way. Their boss allegedly taught them well. Didn't you, JLR?
And it is tearing us apart. Being faced with this challenge has brought the neighboring community together as they try to understand and deal with the situation, residents said. We are in a network now that we protect each other because we understand it's like a little bubble of the world flipped upside down in which we are the twilight zone, a resident said. You've got the people in the world following the YouTubers, thinking that we're doing things wrong for just trying to live our lives. And then you have us. We
Just to live our lives. Like, they don't live even close to Nancy. Nobody even lives close to Nancy's house. Houses are so spread out that unless you make an effort to drive by Nancy's house, then they're putting themselves right in front of Nancy's house where we're at. That's the funny thing about it.
Thing is, it's their neighborhood, though. They have a right to go wherever they want in that neighborhood. You guys don't have, I mean, you guys have a right, but you shouldn't be camping out there all day and all night. Just, okay, these guys know that these neighbors have a problem. They've been knowing. So why go there knowing that the neighbors don't like it, the neighbors hate seeing cameras there, but yet you continue to go there knowing that they get upset and don't want you guys there. So that's more provoking them. That's not respecting their privacy. That's not respecting their... They just want to live. They don't want to have cameras there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Would this guy here, 857 Tucson, want cameras in front of his house 7 days a week, 24 hours? Hell, JLR allegedly got pissed because White Boy Radio was filming and spreading awareness for domestic violence, and JLR got all upset, making up lies saying White Boy Radio came to his door. So JLR can get upset and call the cops on White Boy Radio when he didn't even go to his door, but yet it's all right for him and the rest of the streamers to go to Nancy Guthrie's neighborhood and do what they do. Make it make sense.
Out of
These are the lames that we deal with on YouTube here.
her house is far away. This isn't like a normal neighborhood where you got house. They're like, you can almost see your neighbor, every time he goes to the car. You can't see people. It's designed that way. So whatever they're saying is just fake. They're making it up. As far as us stalking them, it's literally the most dramatic.
Maybe not all the streamers are stalking them, but there are some. There's some that provoking. Hang on, let me show you this. Hold on.
Base 44 super agent. The next thing you can't live without. Clearing up your emails, scheduling meetings, and delivering a brief.
Probably like a mile away, and you have to.
Now, we got stuff like this. We got these people here doing stuff like this in Nancy Guthrie's neighborhood. Now, you tell me what's wrong with this. This is them doing a reenactment of the case that went on. Do you think the neighbors really want to see them doing reenactments? Let's take a look at this video here.
Act like a child, foolish, in front of an 84-year-old missing person. What do you think Nancy would think if she wasn't missing and say she was watching JLR stream of another missing person? What do you think Nancy Guthrie would be thinking in her head watching this clown stuff. It's a circus. It's foolishness. It's childish. Take a listen. Okay, while he's back in Arizona, he has not searched one time. But what he has done is acted like a child and fool. What he has done is went on hikes at a trail up a mountain. That's not searching for Nancy. He also went to Tombstone, Arizona yesterday to do a tour of it. That's not helping search for Nancy. But yeah, he'll use clickbait titles saying break-in. Nancy Guthrie, break-in. Search for Nancy Guthrie, break-in. Nancy this, break-in. Nancy that. But yet, the stream doesn't have nothing to do with Nancy. It has to do with taking a tour to Tombstone, Arizona. But yeah, he had breaking news or breaking and then about Nancy. Doesn't change his titles just because person's resident. Now remind you, Nancy's take a listen. Now remind you, Nancy's 84 years old. Through the night, like this, if they were somewhere else, maybe at a hotel room or music, paranormal type music. Maybe I'm bugging. So if I'm bugging a missing person's resident, maybe I'm bugging.
Don't stop great.
Anyhow, you get the drift, you get the point. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Am I overreacting? Am I bugging? Or do you think? Yes, please. Yes, please. Anyhow, you get the drift, you get the point. See, with a 84-year-old missing, I think that's why some people, I guess, he was caught on a hot bike, saying about how.
I mean, it's just a clown fest. It's become a clown fest. It's become about getting money for this, getting money for that. The Juice and Alex both got citations, but the reason why Alex got more of a citation the second time around is because he was told to stay away, and he didn't. When the Juice, here, I'll show you.
This right here is what the experts call a problem.
Or was that? Hang on. Bear with me. Might be this. Yeah, right here.
Days later.
What's it? How you doing? Get the cigarette out for us.
Sure. For what, sir?
Now, this was 2 days, 2 or 3 days after his first citation. He got a citation like 2 or 3 days prior to this and was told to stay away. But he thought it was a smart move to come back. Now, did the cops go a little bit too far? Maybe. But when you're told orders of not to come back to the neighborhood and you do, you ask for it. You're the one that came on live and asked to get arrested. You're the one that came on live and wanted something to go down. So now you got it. Now, since you got it, don't bawl. Don't whine about it now. You're the one that wanted to make stupid choices. When, do stupid things, you win stupid prizes. Take a look.
Okay, but before that, can I have your name and your badge number first?
Let's get up.
Hey.
No,
What did I do?
stand up. You're under arrest.
For what?
You're under arrest.
What am I under arrest for? Hey.
Stand up.
Hey.
Stand up.
Okay, but listen, you guys. What am I under arrest for? Hey, what am I under arrest for? Dude,
Stop it.
don't do it. Hey, I'm not even fighting you. I'm not even fighting you. I want to know what I'm arrested for.
Get on the ground.
What am I under arrest for?
Get on the ground.
What am I under arrest for?
Get on the freaking ground.
Did you see that one try to do a leg sweep and he couldn't even get him down? Oh my God. Yeah, they made themselves look like fools.
I didn't shove him down.
Fine.
What am I
Oh my goodness.
under arrest for? Why? I will, but what am I under arrest for? Fucking ass. Don't twist. He's putting a cup on me. Knock it off. He's putting a cup on me. Relax. Tell him you're putting the stuff on me. Relax. Don't twist my fucking hand. You got it. Get someone out here to get my stuff.
Now, mind you, okay, I don't hate Alex. It's just some of his dumb decisions that he's be making. Alex isn't that bad of a person if he would learn to keep himself out of the story. Just do your story. Do your report. Do your journalist. Since you don't like going out and searching, doing rescue search, since you'd rather be a journalist instead, do that. But don't act a fool while you're doing your journalism. Do your report. Cover whatever you got to cover. And don't, yeah, okay, it's okay to make money. But it's become that you could see that you could get easy money from gullible people. Like this instant here, crying and whining when you put yourself in that predicament. You wanted to act like a tough guy. You wanted to act all smart. You wanted to go up, you wanted to push people's buttons, push this person's buttons. What do you think is going to happen when you push people's buttons? you're going to get bad choices coming at you. It's just sickening. It's sickening. And then I ran across this other video. Oh boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Now, where do I even start with this one? Where do I even want to start with this one? Oh God, here we go. Okay. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. And I know DBM was in here, so if he wants to tag Mac Mean, he can tag him. 'Cause I'm about ready to do a reaction on this video.
I ain't gotta lie, bro. I ain't gotta lie to you. Most of y'all stupid as fuck. But trust me, one of y'all gonna step out of the pocket one day and my dreams will come true. But now, let's listen to this, okay? I'm building up shit, man. This is what I got. Yeah, I gotta deal with these clowns, these motherfuckers, man. These demons, you know what I mean? All fucking day. Now, you couldn't get Bello outside to do an interview with you.
Okay, first of all, Mac Mean, how do you know New Jersey J was trying to get Velo outside? How do you know he was trying to get Velo on his stream? Because I'm pretty sure if New Jersey J would reach out to Velo to tell him to come on, I guarantee you he would probably come on. Just like he did when he was doing a reaction to your video and had him come up then. He came up.
You waited for me to do it. And then you did a fucking reaction with Velo. Let me hear this shit. You know what I'm saying? Let me listen to this.
And Velo, let me tell you something, Velo. You're corny too for some of the things that you do. You preach about loyalty this and loyalty that, but yet you be going on panels that you know, like for instance, New Jersey J don't get along with, right? But yet you'll go up on their panel, up on his ops panel. That's corny. That's not loyalty.
Let me just show you why. You ain't never gonna be shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you this too, man. Don't act. We already know how you get down. The truth has been told about you, bro. The story's been fucking read. I mean, wrote about you. Fucking established me. And now, oh, I was gonna leave you alone, Jay. I was gonna leave you alone. I wasn't even gonna.
The stories that's been wrote about Jay are true. When was that? Because everything that New Jersey J has been shown, he showed. He showed his charges. He showed his paperwork. What, you mean the lies that you be making up on people? Is that what you mean? The stories that you be writing? The stories that AP be writing and you be charming in with? That stories? Oh, I get it.
Interview these motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Because who cares if you like sucking meat? You know what I'm saying? But we say that shit about
Sucking meat, but yet you be having meat in your mouth all the time. You be telling this person to suck a dick, that person to suck a dick, this person to suck a dick. Who has sucking dick in their mouth all the time?
but for real, you really was doing that. You know what I'm saying? And you knew that. And you knew.
Where's the proof that he's been doing that? Because the proof that New Jersey J's been showing that he hasn't been doing that. The proof that New Jersey J's been showing is that he's been out there. He's been putting work in. Where's your proof? Hell, you're too afraid to show your ID.
Running the risk. This is why I think crashing out doing shit doing like with Artie and hoodies and stuff like that.
Crashing out, it's called standing up for your name on suckers like you that be making stuff up on their name.
You did what you did because you're on a crash out mission, and you know at the end of the day, the worst thing that you have faced is embarrassment. Y'all hate to be embarrassed. That's why
There's so many people out there, multiple people, that says that you allegedly told them to go put charges on this person and that person. That's not being a stand-up man. That's being a sucker, in my opinion.
actually thieves out here. This is why you took this work right now. It's all because of this man, right? We're gonna get to this man in a second, man.
Exactly. It's because of that man. It's because of him feeding you bullshit, feeding you lies, and then you running with it.
Jersey J, watch me work, man. You know what I'm saying? You a clown, bro. But this good clown, nobody's even thinking about you. None of these niggas, all these.
Oh, but who's the one that strikes pages? I just seen somebody else allegedly show, not evidence, I don't want to use evidence, but I just seen a person from the other day that showed proof that you struck their page. So what are we talking about? Who's the clown here?
People that you think is your ops, I'm gonna show that you made it that way, so you could be something like a villain. You're a narcissist. I would even say that you are textbook sociopath. You're a step away. Okay, my Dooski boys in the building. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I would say that you're a step away from being psychotic. You know what I mean? And people better watch you. You feel me? Like me, I'm on point. Right? I would love this app on these niggas to sit back and where you belong. You know what I'm saying? But trust me, one of y'all gonna step out of the pocket one day and my dreams will come true. For now, let's listen to this.
You're not telling nothing new. New Jersey J has already come out and said he's a nutcase. So by you saying that, that's nothing new. He's already admitted that he's a nutcase. He's a loose cannon. Especially to clowns like you that be running with lies. And you keep pushing them, knowing that they're made up, knowing that they're lies. Then you wonder why he won't get off your heels. Then you wonder why he keeps putting the heat on you. You wonder why he keeps putting the pressure on you.
Okay? This clown. Listen to this grunt pussy. He's trying to get Bello. He's trying to convince Bello of some shit against Mac Me, right? Because he can't stand the fact that Bello fuck with me.
You calling him a pussy, knowing that he has popped out a couple times, but yet you allegedly hid in your house when people came to confront you. You don't see New Jersey J hiding in his house.
Can't see this textbook shit, y'all. These niggas can't fight their own battles, so they want to go get somebody else to do the work. Whatever. You know what I mean? Niggas can't.
New Jersey J is a one-man army. He can fight his battles on his own. He don't need 4 or 5 people to back him up. He's good. You, on the other hand, need to get a whole Matruski boys to come back here. Which is there's no problem in that, but it just doesn't make you look stand up like New Jersey J does. New Jersey J don't go running and get this person, that person. The only time he does that is maybe when people are making up lies and maybe somebody else has a truth or proof and maybe he wants to use them to get the proof out. That's the only time.
Yes, even on my bullshit channel, you're never gonna do what I could do, right? And this is the problem. This is what happened to the other guy. This is what happened to all of them. They all believe that somehow they wanted this attention. See me, God bless me. I don't need no attention, nor do I want the attention. But they give me the attention. Get the lights up. You know what I'm saying? How about that? Okay.
You don't want their attention, but yet you keep having their name in your mouth.
Okay.
So what do you mean you don't want their attention? You keep saying that you don't want their attention. But yet you're always talking about New Jersey Joe. You're always talking about Shaw Banks. You're always talking about this person, that person. You're the one that can't get away from the bullshit.
In case you forgot, my name's Johnny Gates. All right? Get it together. Dude been trying to get his so long, and you keep on thinking it's going to get it off. Talking about 10 toes down ain't listening to you, nigga. Mac Dean ain't listening to you, nigga. These things got.
You're not listening to him, but yet you're doing a reaction of his video. That makes sense.
Shit to me, nigga. I don't watch you, nigga. See, when we say.
Well, then how did you know he did a reaction to you and Velo's interview? How do you know that if you don't watch him?
Yeah, really good. See, me, a nigga like me. See, a nigga like y'all might get Instagram messages.
It's very easy to see through your lies.
Say, let me just show you how different, right? In level, right? There was a time when I was like a lot of y'all. Maybe I got, 10, 15.
Levels, but yet you're still stuck on 20-some thousand. You should be 60, 70,000. What levels are you talking about?
Messages a day or something like that.
Why are you still stuck around 20, maybe 25,000 on your big channel? Why hasn't your big channel grew? Look at China Brim. He took a break there for a while. Hell, he went on what, 5, 6 month break? Look at his channel, it's still growing. Even him going on breaks. His channel's up to what, 60, 70,000 now? His channel didn't stop growing. Why did yours stop growing? Because you're too invested in dirty sector work. When you could be invested in other things. But you keep coming back thinking the numbers are in the dirty sector and they're not.
So, mainly business family, right? But these days, I got like my Instagram, got a business account, a primary, a secondary.
Now, just because I'm doing a reaction on this, doesn't mean I hate Mac Mean. That's not what I'm saying. I don't hate him. I don't know him to hate him. I'm just calling out some of his bullshit that he be doing. And I'm not the only one that sees it. Other people see it. Even his friends in his circle see some of his bullshit sometimes. And I guarantee you they call him out on it in the background. But evidently he don't want that. He doesn't want that. He doesn't want people telling him he's messing up. Because if he would take that serious, he wouldn't keep coming back to the dirty sector knowing that there's nothing in here. There's nothing in the dirty sector to elevate you.
Area account. I sift through these things. You know a lot? Because I'm a nigga that gets hundreds of messages every single day. Anybody that knows me will tell you that there's no time when you're talking to me and the phone ain't constantly blinging. I got to put it on Do Not Disturb in order for this shit not to happen. I swear to everything I love, right? We're talking about 800, 900 fucking missing messages that I didn't even read. Now, that means if you type treasure package, all right? Because y'all actually went to Beveridge and try to put me in jail. So now what I'm going to do is, I'm not talking no more. This is what I'm going to do. I'm taking a compilation of.
Sometimes I think he just likes to hear himself talk. He likes to hear himself, go on and go on and go on and go on.
Everything that you've done and your wife, right? And I'm going to CC everybody at this fucking school. And I'm going to let them know the education department at Harvard. See, me, I don't have no job, Tommy. I can say and do whatever the fuck I want to do. But you can't do that while you working for a student enrollment department. You try to get your sister fired, I'm going to get you fired. How about that? And it don't matter if I say it. I want you fired from your job. Why? Because the things that you do on the internet is not safe for the children. And then your husband, child, he's married to you. You'd have been better off just fucking him, you know what I'm saying, and running around like that. But y'all decided to get legally binding, right? Now, what does that say about you? You was just on the joint the other day, and this man said that I took pictures of your underage children. Again, don't you think you got an answer for that? Yeah, your daughters can get subpoenaed to court. Y'all keep fucking playing. Why y'all playing on me for? You know what I'm saying? But because y'all want the problem. And I'm going to Erie. I might get me a fucking crib in Erie. That's what we're thinking about. Yeah, because you got to go up there and make sure mommy is good. You know what I'm saying? We got to make sure your white mother is good. You want to know why? Because you want to kill her. You want her dead. You said she's about to have a heart.
Just like that. Is that proof? Or is that hearsay? Because all I hear is hearsay, hearsay, hearsay. I don't see no proof that he wants to harm a mother. The only thing I see and hear is hearsay and bullshit coming out the mouth. Show the proof. Not audio. Show the actual proof that he still wants to hurt the mother.
You made her, you required her children to get the fuck out the house. So you can kick your feet back in the house. What type of man?
So that's your problem to intervene into their life?
It's not your birthday. Let's get back to this bag, okay? But remember, child accountant and student enrollment department of Erie, Pennsylvania will be getting some motherfucking news about you niggas. You wanna know why? They need to know who's working for them. Okay? And I'm gonna keep it real. I ain't playing with none of y'all. And it's a fact. But now what you say is real questions versus what I'm saying. Nigga, I'm the only nigga that's doing real interviews, my nigga. Whatever the fuck that niggas did, we don't remember it today. Say that. We don't even, you know what I mean? Respectfully, fellow. You think they going back to look at the interview with me and you? Are they going to look back at any? Y'all show me by, you know what I mean?
No, because that interview was trash.
Which one of y'all going back to look at one of the fellow's interviews? So as far as real questions, hey.
I do.
I interview fucking any. Hey, I'm gonna keep it real. I interview and do things with people that nobody ever knew about, and now y'all all know about them. Who introduced Grand Corn to the circle? All y'all niggas suck that nigga's dick when he tried against me. Who introduced him? What these niggas here? I'm what fucking at least half of the sector that's here. At least half. Magnet, true story. There ain't no fucking sector without me. But y'all can have this raggedy shit because
That's what you think. You think there's no sector without you. But guess what? We don't need you to have the sector. There's people in this sector that will make the sector go without you.
niggas like where I come from, we looked at that shit like me and Wax Dog and
That's called living in your mind rent free and being delusional.
you know what I mean? Like the ones that were really banging out here when we first came out. When that niggas talking about that dirty sector shit, we was telling niggas suck dick. Something's wrong with y'all. So y'all keep this funky ass sector if that's what y'all want. Y'all want to run around like one of these niggas. See, in real life, what I do, see, I flash this picture because niggas from the 183rd know what it is. Anybody from 183rd, and they look at this picture, one is doing time for murder, killed the nigga on my block. That's my nigga at the end, right? But who in the middle? You see these niggas, new, you know what I mean? New and do and all. These niggas right here, man, I'm a terror on 183rd. I never told y'all that shit. I told y'all the garden. eat good. Y'all want to play with me? Let's
But yeah, the thing I don't get is with Velo, not with Mac Mean, but with Velo, he always talks about loyalty. He always talks about, gotta stay true to the people that you rock with. Gotta show loyalty and love and this and that. But yet you be but yet when you're family, not family, but when you're associates or your YouTube family that are rocking with you on a panel and you bring up ops that they don't like, that's not being loyal. That's being fucking corny. And then by you hopping up on the ops panel, knowing that some people in your, mob ties don't like, why would you do that? That's not loyal. And then you go and take a break for months and months and months at a time and let your fucking team handle the dirty work. The work that, you wanted to create and call out and go to war with, so-called war, not actual war, but, mountain war. It just don't make sense how some of you rock out and do stuff. It just don't make sense. But what I am grateful to see is them get on another idiot that talks about nonsense, Roski. What about your brother? They just found information on your brother, Roski. That's not so good information. And then you want to use the word niggers and this and that. You're the piece of shit, man. Roski, you're oh my God. How many kids have you said that you would do this and do that to because you're going at a person? How many times did you disrespect women, Roski? And I hope you're not like your brother. I hope you're better than that, but just by the way you talk sometimes, it don't sound like it. It sounds like you're living a rough life. Sounds like you may be depressed. Sounds like you need a job, need something to do. But no, you'd rather get up on here and say, fuck this woman, fuck that woman. I'm going to shove my dick down this woman's throat, this and that. What? And then when you're going at somebody, you say you're going to do this to a kid, do that to a kid. Yeah, we don't need people like you around. And I'm glad to see that people are waking up and seeing who you are and getting you out of this sector. That's good. That's what we need. But I'm going to finish this live when I get back because I got some things to do. I got to go run some errands. And I want to take them down to see their mom. So, yeah, I'm going to take the family down to see their mom and Graham. So, like I said, when I come back, I'll finish this live. Peace out for now.